Alright YouTube, what's going on? ZeroMagnumX here. I have a Shadow Paladin deck update for everybody. I'm going to go over what the deck should be, and I'm going to go over a little bit of discussion about Shadow Paladins in this segment. With Booster Pack 4 coming up, I figured it'd be a good time to discuss Shadow Paladins a little bit more in depth. I have a bit of experience with the clan. It's my favorite clan to use because of the raw card advantage and what the deck can do. First we're going to go over the deck, and then I'll talk about it. Okay, first we have Full Bow. Then I run 8 crits, 4 draw, and 4 heal. Pretty straightforward. Blaster Javelin, if you guys don't know what he does, whenever you ride him on top of Full Bow, you can search for Blaster Dark, add it to your hand, and when this guy's called to the rear guard circle, you can ditch a grade 3 in your hand and search up Phantom Blaster Dragon, which is pretty sweet. Okay, for the AK Vanilla, 3 of her because I like her, probably take her down to 2, and I only have 2 perfect guards right now, so that's unfortunately all I got out of my boxes, which is disappointing. 3 in the main, 4 Dordana. Now the next 4, I'm going to say this right now. If I had it my way, these would be masquerades, but I don't have it my way. Excuse me. So, just to let you guys know, these would be 4 masquerades, but I didn't get any. 1 Blaster Dark. Grade 3 lineups. 4 Phantom Blaster Overlord. Only, sadly, 3 Phantom Blaster Dragon. And 1 of him. It would be 4 Phantom Blaster Dragon and 4 Overlord. Okay, now to get to the talk part about the deck. The first up is her and this guy right here. These are your 2 main grade 1 advantage cards. What I mean by that is, okay, let's pretend alright, and actually let's pretend you got real lucky and that this ends up being your hand, okay? And let's say, I don't know, you have out that guy, like that, over there, and for some reason her, okay. And it's your turn, you just rode, you called these guys. Okay, you didn't counter blast or anything. Okay. Here's a cool thing about what you can do. You can call Javelin here. And I could ditch this guy. Add this to hand, right? Just rest this. Throw out, I don't know, that guy because you don't want him and get into something. Let's say you get into Skull Witch. Okay. Then you can retire this. I'm not saying if this is here. I mean, like I said, that should be Masquerade. I'm just using an example. You can throw this down, alright, and you can throw a Phantom Blaster Dragon away for another Phantom Blaster Dragon. So now you just deck thinned by a lot of cards to get into your triggers. So you can hit those critical triggers a lot more. That's part of the strategy. The same thing goes with the main here. You counterblast 1, you ditch whatever you don't need, and you draw 2. So what this allows the deck to do is process raw card advantage, and it allows you to deck thin, deck thin, deck thin, and get to your triggers quicker than what other clans are capable of doing. That's what I've experienced when playing this clan more often than not, and Blaster Javelin is one of the greatest cards made, especially for Shadow Paladins, and I believe this is where the power comes from. Now, unfortunately, that being said, we don't have Booster Pack 5 coming out. We have 4. I wish they'd do like a duo release of 4 and 5, but we would be dreaming. So, Phantom Blast. This is a Phantom Blaster Overlord deck. It's going to play very differently from the Shadow Paladins that will be in the English meta, I think. That makes me sketchy on how Shadow Paladins will do whenever they come out, and lets me wonder what kind of strategies people are going to come up with. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to be as potent as Phantom Blaster Overlord decks will be, like this one. And I don't think that we're going to see a Shadow Paladin craze. I think it's going to be a bit less recognized than it should be as a clan. Anyway, I figured I would bring up some strategy to you guys, give you some ideas, make it kind of quick. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are using. I just want to say this right now. I don't like counterblast heavy decks. Okay? Unless you have a consistent free way, like Nova Grapplers, of unflipping your damage. If you don't, then it's not really the best thing to do. And this deck, if you hadn't noticed, doesn't have a lot of counterblasting outside of the grade 3s and the main. I don't like Maka. I would be taking her out for the 4 Masquerades if I had them. So, anyways, I hope you guys like the deck. Like I said, this is potentially my favorite clan to use, and I just love how Phantom Blaster Overlord looks. I don't know if anyone else does, but I think he looks pretty sweet. Anyway, until next time, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, whenever you're watching this, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know about what you're looking forward to coming out in, Battle Pack 4. You guys looking forward to Shadow Paladins, the new Nova Grapplers? Are you guys looking forward to Dimension Police, even Mega Colony? Let me know in the comments down below. Peace out.